And we just got Prime subbed by Prime Yacht Media, who is in Prime Ear Discord and joins us now on stream. How was your sleep, Monsieur Kevin?
Well, I decided not to go up to the bed because I'm kind of gross.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was sleeping on my yoga mat down in the office.
As you do.
And I somehow rolled off of it onto the concrete, and that was quite uncomfortable.
I imagine that sleeping on concrete would be uncomfortable.
Well, actually, a small nap on concrete, if you're like well laid out, is very comfortable. If you're, I love hard surfaces to sleep on.
I bet you love hard surfaces.
Yes, except penis. No homo. And, so, yeah, it's minus 40 degrees with the wind chill, and they've announced that it's going to get colder. It's going to drop to minus 48.
That I can't even conceive of such temperatures.
I mean, like,
there's a decision to be made here.
yes.
We now come to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight into its sordid finale?
I always want to know everything.
Oh, okay. So you want to have all the anticipatory gratification.
I mean, I want to, because on the, like, I want them to respond on the advice of counsel I did not recall. I mean, that's my main goal in doing this. You should listen to counsel.
Oh, and did you find out from Rick, are we doing D&D tomorrow?
Well, his response to me was,
oh.
Still unsure if I can make it. Do you have a one-shot ready to go? Chris won't be available. Everyone else is, I think. I do not. I have one on paper, but it's not in Foundry.
Oh, we could do a thing for Rick where Rick plays Baldur's Gate 3 and he makes all the decisions and we see how long he lasts.
That's high quality entertainment. A risk that I cannot make it to weather being
I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then.
Oh.
Or so your grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water in the sea. I think that's a bit more brutal.
I prefer taking a piss in the sea, though. If I'm to be honest with you, like, they curse a lot in this game, right?
Yeah. I mean, there is the sea.
Is that something you can theoretically...
Hit her tear. Hit here too. Used in... I feel like there should be like a Twitch pop-up every time hit here too is used in a game. Except it's just air horns and fucking...
Commander Karlach?
Yeah, like that level of energy, but just for the word hit here too triggered. I didn't consent to touching his heart.
How long do you think you could maintain this for?
Burn him, Karlach. Burn his fucking foul heart out.
I'm dealing with a client who I believe is a cunt and that I don't want to work with again. I just double check this. Good Tom. Oh my god, I just violated my client's privacy.
What is it? What do you see?
What do I see, Death? How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill
I will not work with someone
It was only the beginning.
again if they say to me, as this person did, I do not know what Python is. I need the calculations in Excel.
Oh god.
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest.
What about if it works in Google Sheets?
As long as I absorb traces of the weed from potent enough sources, remains quiet.
He probably doesn't want to take on the learning curve of learning such a complex.
Go on, you will die. I don't think I want to hear this. I'm gonna go, you will die.
Worse, actually. I will erupt.
He will erupt.
I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic,
What kind of interaction is this?
It'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is it a consensual one, or is it more?
What? Sorry.
What type of interaction are you undergoing right now?
This one is, so Gale has a affliction because he, in this world, magic is granted by this thing called the Weave, and he consumed a portion of the Weave to become a more powerful wizard, so he's got Weave in his chest, but he has to continue feeding it magical items, or basically he's a nuclear bomb.
In the early game stage,
I mean,
is it possible to get magical items to feed him?
Yeah, but there's also a thing of if you let him die and you just leave his corpse out in the wild, after you long rest 2 or 3 times, he actually explodes and it ends the game.
What?
Yeah.
Are you warned of this?
No. I didn't even know that that could happen until I read it.
Is it common to just leave a corpse in the wilderness?
No, not this, particularly not of one that's in your party. Remember, at least I have the decorum of putting them in a box at camp.
Yeah, but I mean, if you didn't like the person.
Yeah, I mean, there's the whole fucking around and finding out. Right, but to have that wipe out your campaign, I don't even think it's explained as to why it happened. It's more of a
way.
Yeah, I applaud the fact that it actually happens. The game developers have the balls to basically go, if you didn't pay attention to this guy's story, he has the potential to ruin your game and ruin the world, and it's going to happen no matter what.
And you can't revert back to an older save game?
Not in the mode I'm playing.
But in any other mode
in the other modes, people can like save mid-dialogue and fail a check, then immediately reload and just roll the same check like 20 or 30 times.
What can you use save and load for?
I cannot load a save other than if I've quit the game and resuming my playthrough.
What if you're quitting after a certain bet or before a certain important dice roll?
It will save before that dice roll.
So you could still spam it.
Yeah, but it'll save after the calculation's been done. There is no save scumming in this mode. I remember in XCOM, they had a similar mode called Iron Man.
Yes.
This is basically Iron Man Baldur's Gate mode. But I remember some people would have like a script set up that would back up their save file in their documents folder every X minutes, and if they got an outcome they didn't want, they cheese the Iron Mode man by like just reloading that copy of the save file that was there previously, so they could cheese the Iron Mode man. I don't know if anyone's tried that with Baldur's Gate 3, but I want to do this pure.
The paradox for me when it comes to gaming is that in some games I really do want the challenge completely, and like I want to be held accountable, etc., etc. Choices matter. You know, I think of something like Papers, Please, or whatever.
I hated Papers, Please. I felt like it was a job, not a game.
It must feel like a betrayal.
Yet you play Web3 games.
Say the word.
Not anymore.
Well, sort of. You have that degen that's not even that deep in you. It's pretty surface level.
Well, I've managed to resist buying Magic the Gathering cards and Pokemon cards. So
IRL?
Yeah.
Oh, like in what context were you exposed to them?
But it's just buying slices of dead tree, and why would I want to do that?
No, but I mean, were you exposed to them in the context of being at the shop or buying them online?
No, by the fact that Crystal has started collecting some and her sister Rachel has started collecting Pokemon cards, although she's very hilarious about it and ironic about it, because even though both Crystal and her sister are nerds, when they go to a game store, they're like, yeah, we want to look at the Pokemon cards. It's hilarious.
And when you say game store, is that what we would call a hobby shop here?
Yeah, selling trading cards and fucking
Warhammer.
yeah, board games.
Yeah.
All that
You have those
degeneracy. Yeah, we do.
Oh my god.
I've got 2 within walking distance of my house.
Man, are you like the nerdiest country in the world?
I wouldn't say we're the nerdiest country in the world. I'd say that goes to Korea, who literally play StarCraft instead of basketball on the TV.
Yeah, and people have died playing it, if I'm not mistaken.
If I die, I wish I could die playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Really?
Well, and right now, that would be like a perfect way to end my life. He died doing what he loved, failing at Baldur's Gate 3.
Is this suicidal ideation?
No. Now I
Do I need
could...
to contact the relevant authorities?
No.
How do you dial 000 from a country that doesn't, like, if I dial 0, it brings me, I mean, it used to bring me to the operator. I don't know if operators still exist. I would think they do in some form or another.
I have no idea. And I work for a telephony company.
I forgot about that.
Except for the last couple of months.
What's gonna happen when it's time to go back to work?
Then my depression cells set back in again.
So, any chance you want to quit your job and join a startup? For no pay?
That's not financially viable at the minute.
Oh, bummer.
On the advice of counsel, i.e. my rational brain, no.
I mean, your irrational brain should probably be telling you the same thing.
Yeah.
Just a generally bad idea type of jam. But see, my biggest problem right now. Wait, it's far from my biggest problem. I'm sorry, but what I'm trying to say is that you know how Prime Yacht Media is the name of the thing?
Yeah.
I'm starting to hate the name.
Oh, that's tough.
But I wonder if I can reconcile changing perhaps the name to Prime Rogue Media, but just keeping the yachts TLD.
And also keeping the yacht-themed yachting.
Oh no, there will always be a yacht theme as like, I mean, this is not a final corporate decision. There will always be a yacht theme as a subtle undertone of humor, right? But does it need to be? How big does the conceit need to be? Does it need to be the name? Like, are there enough yacht people who will accidentally come upon my site and
When you say yacht people, are you referring to people who are half people, half yacht?
Those people, but also there's this show called Below Deck. I don't know if you and Charn watch it.
No.
Well, my wife watches it, and I must admit that I enjoy watching it with her. They basically cast a bunch of absolute degenerate pieces of shit to work like crew on a yacht for a charter season. And you know, they fuck, they drink, they party, they argue, they fight. And oh my god, is it entertaining. I don't like reality TV generally, but this show is one that I can watch the fuck out.
Okay, I'm about to get into a fight that may end up being extraordinarily fatal.
I'm pretty sure I need to go buy that domain I was telling you about yesterday, given what's going on right now. Not the dead. I'm talking about the war something.org.
Oh, no, don't. Oh, fuck me.
I thought you were telling me, don't, Kevin, don't.
No, this. Okay, I'm gonna try and cheese this battle
Hey,
by blocking the
I'm
door.
gonna keep you off topic while you talk about about Baldur's Gate while I watch the screen.
Okay, keep me off topic.
Do you have a thing in Australia where the government has a quota for music, where a certain percentage of music played on radio and the content on TV has to be Australian?
They have it for TV, I'm pretty certain.
Well, we have it for TV and radio. I don't
But
know anyone listening.
they also have it for fucking, in order to ensure that they get production credits. As in, we'll pay. It's not essentially paying them for production, but it's like if you broadcast a certain amount of this crap, then we will give you subsidies and shit. And it just results in the production of really bad, very poor quality reality TV.
Which is interesting because in Quebec it had it in Canada, sorry, it has like kind of dual effect. On the one hand, it does draw major Hollywood productions to British Columbia and Quebec and Toronto too now. Even Calgary actually. Like we get like, you know, Hollywood movies filmed because the Canadian dollar is, you know, cheaper, etc. But I would think that the cost of, and it becomes Canadian content in that way too. But the cost of logistics moving everything to Australia must be quite prohibitive.
Yeah, I mean, it does happen though. Australia gets Hollywood productions as well.
Oh, I'm sure, but I think those productions might want the look of Australia, right? They can't be reproduced anywhere else, maybe?
Sometimes.
Okay, but I'm finally getting to my point. About fucking time, he's saying. So, growing up, there's this Canadian band called the Tragically Hip. They're probably like the biggest Canadian rock band of all time. Like, maybe, probably. And I always really poo-pooed them. Like, I was just like, oh god, I'm not interested in this band. God, the Tragically Hip, they're playing their video again. Because 30% of the videos have to be Canadian. So they're just playing the Tragically Hip nonstop. And their lead singer, Gord Downie, and speak about a Canadian name, he died in 2016 or 2017, and there was like a farewell tour across the nation. The Prime Minister was there. The Prime Minister had a press conference the day he died, and the Prime Minister was sobbing because they actually knew they'd probably done cocaine. Let's be real. Our Prime Minister is a little bit of a party boy. He's actually a bit kind of competent though, but
unlike Trudeau
is a bit kind of competent though. He went to good schools. Like he's not as bad as Albanese.
Albanese. He's got knees, you see.
He's got an ease to being a cunt. Okay. So this is the story, though.
Do you know what the opposition government's slogan was to try and discredit Albanese? It won't be easy under Albanese.
Man, do you realize that they probably paid a political messaging consultant somewhere in the six figures to come up with that?
Probably. Does my spiritual weapon still have movement? Oh, it does. This fight that I'm about to get into is ludicrously, it's like one of the most difficult to do in this mode, in this game.
Why is that?
So I'm doing everything in my power to surround this guy so I can like burst him down, because if he gets any attacks, he will literally one shot any member of my team.
Do you like being one-shotted? That's kind of fun sometimes.
No, not in this context. Okay, so, you know, even though it's not going to do anything, I'm going to save.
I mean, wait, why would this save not do anything?
Because if I die, I can't reload it. So we're going to open with a sneak attack.
Wait, if you die subsequent to this save, you can't reload it.
No. Like, this is like proper iron mode, hardcore.
Oh, okay, that's harder to the core than I thought it was.
Yeah. Oh, stealth successful. Fuck me, that's amazing. That's incredible. So we can put a bonus action in on him. Okay, now the fight is breaking out proper. Oh, damn, that arrow of lightning.
Oh, you hit him, or someone hit someone pretty good with that arrow of lightning. There's a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
Even though we're on... Well, actually, no. Because we're on Discord.
Yeah. Okay, so Astarion's done everything he can do. So Gale
is...
is...
time for retirement?
Well... Gale's now going to blow the most powerful damage he can do. So the enemy has 27 health left that I still need to remove.
How much health does your party collectively have?
72, 104, 134, but this guy has 57 on his own that I'm fighting.
Oh. I see.
Okay, what can Shadowheart do to be big nuking girl?
This game looks amazing, I do have to say.
Yeah, it's got pretty fucking decent graphics. I am running it maxed out because I have the powers. Oh man, I should have blessed all my party members before I did this. Can I bless the? No, I can't.
Even you don't have to pretend to be a Christian.
There we go. I'm a cleric now. I'm going to be a real cleric. We're not going to bother using healing word because if we die, we die.
I went to cleric school.
Which school? The school of abjuration? Okay, now Karlach, my dearest dear. Frenzy mode.
Frenzy!
Down the ladder she comes.
My dream has always been to be your hype man, just saying. I feel like this is my life's work here.
Let's see, can we? Oh yes, we fucking killed him before he even managed to get a move off.
You know, if you had a pair of tits, you'd probably be a pretty popular streamer.
I know, that's sad. And now we're gonna walk up to this bitch and be like, yo, nice bow and arrow you got there. Because if you stand next to someone who's got a bow and arrow, they gain threatened.
They gain threatened.
Yes, they gain the negative buff called threatened.
Oh, I see.
Oh, a critical hit. This has gone as perfectly as it possibly could.
Do you reckon you're gonna win this battle?
Oh yeah, I've already won it by taking down the big boy paladin. I just got another critical hit. 2 fucking crits in a row.
Wonder if they juice the dice for you in honor mode.
No, they do not. In fact, it gives enemies a +2 to all of their defensive rolls. Oh, holy shit.
By the way, you know yesterday when I was hanging out with you and was so thoroughly sleep deprived?
Yeah.
I was randomly doing Entropia Universe shopping.
I'm not surprised.
I bought an apartment.
Oh, I thought you bought one IRL.
They have housing, sir.
Okay, let's do another sneak attack, but not sneak attack my own guy. Top tip, if you ever play this game, you're in a situation like this and you're like, oh, I want to attack this guy, but it's targeting my spiritual weapon. It looks like I'm targeting the enemy. You can just hover over the turn order at the top and then attack using that. And then it will definitely hit your intended target and not your ally.
Let me ask you this, though. Do you have a tip for power bottoms?
Do I have a what?
You did not get my joke, did you?
I didn't even hear it.
Do you have a tip for power bottoms?
Power bottoms. I don't even know what language you're speaking right now.
Those are gay men who are not tops, they're bottoms, but they like to control the action, so to speak.
No.
Okay.
No homo?
Yeah, I'm not insinuating any homo. I'm just saying, like, maybe you said you had a tip for tops, so I thought you might have a tip for
Oh,
bottoms.
no. The top tip.
Yeah.
As in the tip that has the most value.
I mean, a tip for power bottoms could be, start with just the tip. I'm just saying. Like, if it looks, like it might hurt, then be pragmatic about it.
Take some preparatory painkillers.
Yeah, you get addicted. It's all good. It's all good in the hood.
Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, I can actually go through this door. I was like, I could go around and fight them, but I can actually burst through this door.
That sounds a lot more fun.
To try and finish her off, but she's got like mage armor on, which is kind of annoying.
How can a mage have armor?
Mage armor is like this magical bullshit.
Okay.
And by magical bullshit, I mean it's actually magical bullshit.
So you're saying you don't like it?
Well, it's gonna chew up like 3 or 4 attacks before I can actually do any damage.
That's kind of a pain in the tits, yeah.
I think I'm gonna get this one to go downstairs as well. I'm so chuffed I managed to like cheese the fuck out of this dude. Like I knew the battle was coming.
When you're playing this game on honor mode, do you ever genuinely worry?
Oh, constantly. That's why it's so good.
You're actually experiencing stress?
Yeah.
And you view that as a net positive for your life?
It gives me cortisone, you know? It's clearly healthy. Oh, hi there. She climbed the stairs. So I was like, how did she get through? I blocked off the fucking doorway. What? I put these fucking boxes and barrels in front of the door so she couldn't get... What?
And she got through nonetheless, didn't she?
This is bullshit.
Absolute bullshit. Cockamamie bullshit.
I'm gonna have to walk up to her and stab her.
Stab her.
There we go. We took care of 2 of her mirror images. And then there's still 1 more mirror image remaining.
If someone did not realize you're playing Baldur's Gate, they'd probably think you were schizophrenic.
Yeah, or they'd think I was a murderous maniac.
Yeah.
What? She's got a shield now? This fucking bitch. You know what I'm gonna try and do? I'm gonna try and push her off the building.
Try to grab her by the pussy.
Not enough movement to throw her off the building.
I don't have enough movement to grab her by the pussy. I have enough movement for many things, but pussy grabbing is not one.
It's not grabbing, it's grappling.
Yes, grapple by the pussy. I mean, although the thing is, like, that sounds like...
You know what? I'm just gonna send Karlach downstairs. And she can start exploring the next area.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
While my rest of my team stay up there.
If you want to lose.
Nah. It's under control. God, she got encumbered by picking up cheese.
I mean, is there a better way to get encumbered?
It's a hilarious way to get encumbered.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if I had to get encumbered in one way or another, picking up cheese, especially a stinky soft cheese.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
What, you don't like stinky soft cheese?
No.
What's wrong with you?
I like the hard, salty cheeses.
By that, are you referring to semen again?
No, I'm referring to things like
Smoking Gouda?
grano, padano, the stuff you put on top of pasta.
That shit is so fucking good.
Reggiano, is that the other one?
Parmigiano Reggiano
Yeah. Those two together?
are redundant to an extent. But
No, like you mix them together, it's fucking heaven. They're very similar, but they complement each other so nicely.
you do have the risk of getting a bit of a salt bomb going on there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why you do it with like a really sweet pasta sauce.
The sweet pasta sauce you've made on your own, or that Charn has made on her own?
No, you just add sugar to it.
I mean, you can add sugar, in my opinion, when you're and I'm sorry to any Italian people who may or may not be listening.
When you're boiling the water?
No, when you're cooking your onions.
Oh no, wait. You do it when you boil the water, then you basically boil your pasta in caramel.
I was about to say that, and that doesn't actually sound that pleasant to me personally. I mean,
Be right back making pasta.
it's like one of those you do you things, but it's also like,
I think it'd be an interesting experiment to do.
are you serious? Like, it's like, are you serious, bruh?
What if you use brown sugar?
I generally use brown sugar or turbinado sugar for everything. And I think people who don't are degenerate fucks. In a bad way.
Fair.
I mean, the only sugar that's legitimate to use is brown sugar. In my very non-humble opinion.
She just knocked back my dude like 18 feet. I'm pretty sure that's a criminal offense in Italy. Boiling the pasta in sugar water.
There's a fair chance that that's an accurate assessment of the situation.
Okay, this bitch still has a shield for another turn. So I'm just going to throw a dagger at her.
Are you gonna
Oh wow, that did damage. Holy shit, that went through her shield. What the fuck? I just learned something about the game.
Is learning unusual for you?
Yes. It's very painful every time it happens.
Why?
What about if I threw a block of cheese at her? Okay, I'm going to try and get my character through that pathway and see what happens. Considering I thought I had it blocked off. Oh, she just clambers over the barrel. Okay, so that's my bad then. Okay, she's no longer got a shield. Ouch. That acid arrow was quite painful. Uh-oh, she's coming downstairs.
And when you say coming, I presume you mean
Arriving.
that does not sound ideal, sir.
Well, now I can just fire an arrow into the top of her head.
Yeah.
Then come down the stairs. Not enough movement. Excuse me? You stupid pathfinding. Backstab. Oh, it only did 4 damage. Okay, let's get Gale down. And now, for the piece de la resistance, I'm going to get him to attack her with his quarterstaff.
Do it.
And that did the kill. Well, it didn't actually kill her. It knocked her unconscious because it's a quarterstaff. But absolutely fucking hilarious. That's the fight done. She still has 1 hit point because she got knocked unconscious.
I think you might want to resolve that situation if you know what I'm talking about. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. She's now dead. Oh, and now she has more loot.
What do you mean more loot?
Because I knocked her unconscious, then searched her body, and she had, like, I don't know, fucking piece of armor or something, and then I finished the job, and then she had 3 scrolls of resurrection on her body.
Oh.
So that was rather bizarre.
Yeah.
But I'm very pleased, and I'm so pleased, in fact, that I'm going to save manually.
It's
You
like,
know, in the event of a power outage.
On the advice of counsel, I do not recall.
And now I can go loot all of this stuff because Karlach, the red woman, she actually hates these guys that were here because they tried to kill her.
Oh, I mean,
And she wants to absolutely fucking murder them.
Yeah, that sounds like a decent reason.
And once I'm done exploring the downstairs section of this place, actually I won't be exploring the downstairs section of this place because it's spider land, and the spider queen will fuck me up.
And not in a way that you find enjoyable.
Oh, absolutely not. In a way that will force me to restart my playthrough to Bordel's Horror.
Have you restarted your playthrough
Not on this one, but this is my 4th attempt at honor mode.
Okay. Your point being, sir?
That on honor mode there is much for me to learn.
It doesn't at all frustrating to keep restarting your fucking playthroughs?
Well, I think I learned something new each time because I've been playing as a different class. Okay. And different strategies, and been doing things in different orders. This one, initially, I just threw caution to the wind. I just said, if I perish, I perish. My first playthrough, I got like 50 hours in. A 4th attempt in how many days, though? Yeah. So my first playthrough was like a Minion Master Ranger, where they were summoning like multiple animals, and the cleric and the wizard were summoning like skeletons. So I was focusing on having a massive party to basically press the advantage of, you guys have got 10 dudes, well, I'm coming in with 10 dudes too, so fuck you.
We're all horny and ready to party.
Exactly.
I knew it.
Look at all these plates I'm stealing. Then that death occurred when I'd nearly done almost everything in the first act of the game.
Okay.
So I was like, damn, there goes 50 hours, but I guess I had fun. See you later, character. What did I call her? I called her Send Help, that character, and she was a ranger. Then I went into my second campaign, in which I died within the first like 20 minutes. Bordel witnessed this live.
Obviously, at that point, you restarted.
So then on that very same stream, I started again with a monk. So I was going to be like, well, if using weapons didn't work, I'm going to do a playthrough where I don't use any weapons, just use my bare fists.
Are you trying to run through all the characters in our real campaign?
Well, I've already done a fighter. That was my first campaign that I actually played on normal mode and finished the game with Sean. Yeah. But we did what's called the Dark Urge, which I think you would enjoy a lot.
I think you told me about this.
Where your character is basically a memoryless. It's very Disco Elysium. I think we were talking about it this morning.
Oh, we were talking about it when I was kind of in my own Disco Elysium state of sorts last night. Or afternoon was. Right now, for you, it's
just gone 9:30 in the evening.
I was gonna guess it and be almost right.
I should put an overlay on top of my stream for what the local time is. I see lots of streamers doing that.
I wonder why. Why would they think anyone?
Probably because they get sick of people going, what time is it where you are?
But I mean, with you, the challenge is I would know by now.
But the challenge for me is having any viewers at all.
Yeah. That can be a little bit. What's the word I'm looking for?
But you know, I'm gonna persist.
I'll be completely honest with you. I've been streaming less because I was getting too many viewers and I was tired of interacting with them.
You see, I kind of enjoy the audience engagement.
Me too. When it's 1, 2, 3, 4 people, it's great. When it's like, I don't know.
You're getting paid for this, Bordell? Yeah, you're getting paid in like serotonin. And if you're not getting serotonin, then whatever the antonym of serotonin is.
You're getting paid for this in
Cortisone. Yeah, it's either serotonin or cortisone, depending on how much you like me.
But also getting paid for it in serotonin shock syndrome.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before you get toxic shock syndrome.
Even if you're not wearing a tampon and don't have.
I knew you were going to go there. I like set that sentence up.
Where else would I go?
I don't know. What's that?
Like
a trap that I just walked straight onto, almost. Holy fuck. Let's move that
like
bottle out of the way.
It's critical imperative to talk about the darkest parts of the human experience. Personally.
Bordell says that they're always wearing their tampon.
Nice.
Better safe than sorry. You can't have anything stuck up there if you've got a tampon in.
Can you use a tampon in your bunghole to prevent poopies?
You could probably use it to like treat what is it called? Fucking the hemorrhoids.
How would a fucking tampon possibly treat hemorrhoids?
I don't know, wearing it badly?
Let's go. Yeah, sure.
I don't know. The arsehole is not my area of expertise.
I mean, the arsehole is my area of expertise as it pertains to being one, as it pertains to being a bidet enthusiast.
A bidet enthusiast. As a bidet enthusiast, I would imagine you don't experience hemorrhoids.
No, but also as a bidet enthusiast, I do at times feel stigmatized.
Sorry?
Excuse me?
Oh, wait. Apparently, American kids soak tampons in vodka.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I had students telling me that they did this in I was last teaching in 2013. That is definitely a thing.
That sounds like a fast way to graduate school where they put even more ridiculous things into their bodies.
In graduate school, what we do is we put very expensive scotch because we're paid so much.
I thought you were going to say we put very extensive trauma by way of giving unrealistic deadlines.
I mean, I was never really a big believer in deadlines.
Oh, why is his perception failing? God damn it. So now I'm not seeing where the trap is, even though I can clearly see the trap on the ground.
I'm trying to buy a fucking chair in a shop here for my new apartment.
Oh, one day I was doing online shopping. Story time. And
were you doing online shopping though for a virtual game?
For a chair. In fact, in corporeal reality. I was looking for a corporeal chair.
Just for the record, I am buying chairs for a in-game.
Anyway, I was buying a computer chair or like a piece of furniture chair, some sort of device you sit on. And you know how websites have those pop-up chat windows?
God,
it popped up, and as I was like doing a Control F on the page to like search for whatever it was I was searching for, it started typing into this chat window, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking run with this. And I just said, go away, I'm trying to shop. And the person that was actually manned by a human, this chat thing, and they're like, that's not a response we were expecting. Can we help you with anything? I'm like, no, shut up. I'm trying to buy a chair.
At first, it seemed
I
like
thought it was the most hilarious thing.
Oh, it was like this reminds me of an occasion when I was doing a job during uni, during undergraduate, where some guy got shit canned like alive,
Yeah.
and I wanted to do a message. We had like these like group email things pre-programmed, right? And I wanted to do a message to team except boss,
Yeah.
and I accidentally hit the one that included boss, and I basically wrote, "Hey, did she just shit can so and so?" She responds to me. She's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Oh, never mind, nothing. It's okay." It was a very humbling moment for me. Once I've said it doesn't seem that similar.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing that you could have done.
Oh no, it's not like I called her a cunt or
You did that in the response email. Thanks, cunt.
anything.
That guy was a cunt anyway.
I mean, he really was though. Like that guy is the kind of guy who liked to make jokes and couldn't take one back.
I was
And so
very, very sad today.
Why?
F1 news happened.
Okay.
There's a show on Netflix called Drive to Survive.
Yeah, I know it.
And one of the stars of Drive to Survive is a man by the name of Gunther Steiner.
It's a pretty cool name.
It's a fucking great name. And he's one of the most funniest personalities in Formula One. F1 still has fans. Yes, I'm one of them, Bordell. And I'm not even a fan of any one particular team. I just like the cars go vroom.
I was about to say, it's just like, Steve just likes the cars going.
Yeah,
vroom.
it's kind of like I'm not a train enthusiast, but I'm an F1 enthusiast. So if you asked me to name all the F1, I could.
I have to say, and I don't know if you fully know this.
Yeah, look, you've got a friend in Bordell. Rally is where it is.
Oh, Rally is 100% where it is. Rally is dope as shit. I mean, if someone doesn't like Rally, there's just something wrong with it.
I mean, I don't even know how to watch it in Australia.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't think it's on the same service that broadcasts the F1 to me.
I mean, a lot of the Rally that I watch is actually on this thing, believe it or not, on Twitch.
On Twitch, them channels.
There are a few Rally channels on Twitch. They're actually pretty decent.
I should probably install the Twitch app on my TV.
There's a Twitch app for your TV?
Yeah, I have a smart TV. I have an Android TV, a Google TV, whatever they're called these days. Can you name one instance of overtaking in F1? Yes. The instance of overtaking occurred actually this year. Sergio Perez of
I thought you were going to say Max Verstappen.
no, Sergio Perez stupidly and foolishly overtook the God Emperor King Fernando Alonso, the Spanish god of F1.
That probably was a poor life decision.
There's a conspiracy theory about Fernando Alonso because he crashed his car many years ago and got like an electric shock through the battery system in the car because they run hybrids and they have like high voltage batteries in them. And anywho, I'll get to that story in a moment. So Sergio Perez overtook. Where are you going, Shadowheart? Don't walk into the fucking trap, you dumb bitch. Jesus Christ, you fucking dumb fuck. It was in Brazil. Sergio Perez overtook Fernando Alonso. And there was like 2 or 3 laps left, and they'd been battling for something like 15 laps. They were like threatening to swap positions, and they were doing lap times really close with each other the whole time. Felipe Massa wanted to do that. And eventually Sergio Perez overtook Fernando Alonso and was like, haha, I got you, I'm going to finish second in the race now. And on the last lap with like 2 corners left, Fernando Alonso fucking outsmarted Mr. Sergio Perez by going around the corner on the outside instead of the inside, and overtook him literally on the last corner to steal second place from him. And it was enthralling. And it was funny because even though I say that I'm an F1 enthusiast and I don't have any particular bias, Fernando Alonso is in his 40s and is still driving an F1 car.
That's actually quite impressive when you think about it.
And the rumor is, the conspiracy theory is that when he was in this crash and got an electric shock from his car, is that he hasn't appeared to age physically since then. So there's an actual conspiracy theory that he is now immortal, having been shocked by the sacred batteries of F1.
I can assure you that he is.
That he is not immortal.
He is 100% immortal. Send him into the wall and you'll see.
Well, that's what his former teammate Esteban Ocon tried to do for much of the last season that they were teammates together.
Why was he trying to send him into the wall?
Because Esteban Ocon can't drive, something like that, maybe.
Fair.
But yeah, I've only been watching F1 for like 3 years, Bordel. So I know who Felipe Massa is, but I don't know of his trolliness. I know of the great trolliness that is oh, what's his name? Not Kimmy. The other guy that was a troll.
You're not referring to yourself right now.
I'm a troll, but not in that way.
Okay.
Maybe it was Kimmy. Oh, he's got like a very square face, the guy that I'm thinking of. Maybe it is.
You abstractly describing various F1
F1 driver with a squarish face. I want to say he's pale as fuck.
Probably not going to be super effective with me.
I think he's Finnish, so maybe it is Raikkonen that I'm thinking of.
Okay. God, shopping in this game by going to the stores is so fucking addictive. Like, you just want all the things.
And I should do a F1 stream where I'm like reacting to F1 moments and draw the wrath of Liberty Media, who own the rights to Formula One.
I mean, I'm sure no one has ever done that before.
Oh, absolutely no one has done that before. I'm at inventory capacity, so I need a merchant. I need a wealthy merchant, and I believe in the hideout there's a guy with a lot of my gold that I need to get back.
Fuck him up.
Oh god, this is going to be a long ass walk.
Just the way you like it.
But yeah, that's one of the things about F1 that a lot of people don't like, is that there's often team orders where it's like, no, you stay behind your teammate, do not overtake your teammate. And
sometimes you hear the radio things are just fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, the radio messages are actually very funny.
It's so angry about it.
You just put Fernando is faster in YouTube search. Yeah, I could send you so many F1 memes, Bordel. I have so many F1 memes.
You know what the Premium Media Network could use?
A Formula One reporting channel?
Yeah, I wonder if... Wait a second. I'm not even going to say this on air because I need to go check something.
And then you can get a press pass and go to the Canadian Grand Prix for free.
Oh god, that means I have to go back to Montreal and deal with the frogs. I get to say deal with the frogs parce que je parle français. j'ai grandi à Montréal et je suis moitié francophone. In case Bordel speaks French, because they sound European,
I
I am allowed to
believe Bordel lives in Portugal, if my memory is correct.
I'm just saying that I am allowed to call people frogs because I am half frog.
Is my memory correct, Bordel?
And I'm fine with being canceled, but you're not going to cancel me for saying the word frog when I am one.
Well, you know that Sean and I bonded over the sound of frogs ribbiting? Ah, check.
Let me ask you a very personal question. Have you ever fucked to the sounds of frogs ribbiting?
There's a lake right next to my house that has frogs in the
Okay,
winter.
I think the answer is clearly yes.
Like soon the frogs will perish for the summer, but they will.
Are you and Sean gonna go give them the coup de grace?
No, it's just the natural, because the pond out the back dries out over the summer. Bordel has the same double meaning in my language as in French. So tell me, Kevin, what does bordel mean in French? Is it something to do with the bedroom?
Well, you don't know what a bordel is? It's a whorehouse.
Ah, well, look, I guessed bordel was, So bordel composes music that sounds like frogs ribbiting and plays it in the lake adjacent to my house.
And there's also, mind you, a band called Gogol Bordello, if I'm not mistaken, which is I believe Bordello is either Spanish or Portuguese version of bordel. But in French we say un bordel. Like, one of my favorite swear words in French is bordel de merde.
It's like is it like the puttanesca pasta in Italy?
No, this means whorehouse filled with shit. I think
funny in any language.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm doing a thing here. Bear with me a second, good friend.
This is a funny item in the game. It's just an item called Harold.
Mm-hmm.
It's a heavy crossbow called Harold. I have to keep bringing up the fact that it is indeed called Harold, because my wife doesn't think it's called Harold. But look at the words on my screen.
I can't do that right now. I'm doing
it is called Harold.
I believe you.
Just friend. Like my attempts at playing on a murder bordel, as in messy. Haroldish Doom. When you deal damage to a target with a ranged weapon, it must succeed a charisma saving throw or be baned for 2 turns. Weapon enhancement. Enhancement. No, enchantment. Fuck, I can't read.
Oh, tell us something we don't know.
In fact, I'm tempted to go into the other room and tell my wife, look, the bow is called Harold and not Herald. It's Harold. Like, even in the lore text here, this is a hill I will fucking die on, named after Harold Butterbisk, who owned the Butterbisk Inn in Waterdeep before it was renamed by new owners. The stock of the crossbow reads, quaffing is a shootable offense. Not queefing, quaffing.
Quaffing as in doing your hair?
I don't know what quaffing is. I'm going to look it up on my phone.
I'm not sure I want to know.
I'm going to fucking find out. Quaffing.
An episode of Whisker Whisper.
Drink something, especially an alcoholic drink. Heartily.
No.
He quaffed pint after pint of good ale. So no chugging down the thing. Remove literate then, if I don't know what quaffing means. Because if you look on my stream and you look at my tags, Kevin, when you return to it, please read the tags.
I can't do that right now, Stephen. Stephen, I can't. Just give me a minute. Stop torturing me. I am doing the thing.
You're doing a very important online deck. You're playing The Sims in space.
That's not even what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a thing. Just bear with me. Okay, you now don't have a choice but to come work for no money for me because
F1.yachts.
I bought F1.yachts for $2. I mean, in what other TLD can you get a 2-letter domain for $2? All right, I'm looking back at the stream now.
Okay. So, first and foremost, please read the tags below my stream. Out loud.
Below your stream.
You know how...
okay. Okay. Well, there's English, Australian, rambling, literature, chatty interact. Oh, that's funny.
And then look at the visuals displayed on my screen and tell me this is not a bow named Harold.
That is clearly is it a bow or a crossbow?
Crossbow.
Okay, it's a crossbow. Also known as the cunt bow.
To be very specific, a heavy cunt bow.
I've got a heavy cunt, so I don't mind. Eh?
I wish I could use cunt as a tag on my video. At least the vulgarity and profane filter is people are warned.
Yeah, I mean they can't be cunts about it.
But exactly. Cunt is not a dirty word. Only dirty piece of anatomy.
I'll be quite frank with you. I quite like cunts.
Yeah. Both in its anatomical and camaraderie. Okay. We will sell those items. Yeah, I know what that is as well, Bordell. Some people are made uncomfortable by the word moist. I think there's another group of people that are made uncomfortable by the word queefing, and I'm not one of them.
I'll say it. I think those people are cunts. I mean, at the same time, I'll say I'm probably not a very good human being. Although I did just go out of my way to post something on Twitter that people should help old people and the homeless. And oh, by the way, in case Bordel, Madame Bordel or Monsieur Bordel doesn't know, as context for this, it is currently minus 38 degrees here. So
you're suggesting that all the homeless get shot with like really hot bullets to keep them warm at night?
I literally couldn't believe I texted. I genuinely meant it too. This was not virtue. There was no virtue signaling involved. Like I'm like, look, if you see a homeless person, like, ask them if they're okay.
Give them a blankie.
No, I'm like.
No, wait. Did you just say don't give a homeless person a blankie?
I think you probably.
Are you a fucking monster?
when it's minus 38, I'm not sure a blankie will do. And if they kind of refuse to do the whole going to the shelter thing, which many of them are want to do because of, things like mental illness.
I mean, there's I can think of worse ways to die than freezing to death. I've heard it's actually quite peaceful.
I'll tell you this. I don't know about freezing to death. What I do know about is being incredibly cold in this type of context, right? As I was when I went to 7-Eleven yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And in that respect, maybe it's peaceful and fun and wonderful to die of whatever you're thinking.
No, you just need to end the sentence there. Maybe it's peaceful and fun and wonderful to die.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
What I would also say is
quote of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
when it's this cold, it is fucking that feeling on your skin. I'm immune.
It feels. I've experienced not such extremes as you have, but I know the feeling of it's like the cold clings to you.
No, you don't. Actually, I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, then I don't. Continue.
It's when it's so cold that it feels like your skin is burning from the inside.
Ah.
That's how cold.
Like a chemical burn.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know what that's called? Frostbite.
Ah. Lovely.
So if I go outside right now with bare skin, and I'll be honest with you, my face is probably okay. Just
so it's like sunburn but cold.
It's much worse.
An Australian tries to understand negative temperatures.
Well, I mean, I think in Australia you could understand -1. I bet you could even understand -10 and have a good understanding of what I'm talking
Well,
about.
I think it's... I don't know if it was -20 Celsius in Czechia 2 days ago.
Oh, that's
Well,
right near my
lucky Celsius is a linear progression, and I can understand that it's twice as cold where Kevin is right now.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure that when you're below 0, though, it is a linear progression, but the actual effect of the cold is not linear.
Yeah.
It's kind of exponential. And by the way, is Bordeaux in Czechia?
Yeah, he said it was in Czech. Yeah.
Let me do a few things here. Let me try to
Channel your Slovak ways.
Dobrý den, Bordel. Moje náme je Kevin. Je Kanadér. Já jsem Kevin. Já jsem stuff. Já jsem Slovensko. Já jsem Slovensko. Moje starý grandfather. Starý mas? Starý fuck. I took Slovak lessons. I can't remember any of this shit. Ako samash, are you a male or a female? I need to. I don't want to invade your privacy. I just need to know to phrase it properly. Ako samash, muž would be for a man. Ako samash muž.
Bordel is genderless.
Okay.
I am Slovakia, he says.
I kind of am.
I am a sovereign nation.
I am the spokesman for the sovereign nation of Slovakia and all of its people. I am their authorized representative, and only I speak for them. So thank you, Bordel, for noticing.
He's impressed male right now.
What now?
Impressed. I'm impressed male right now.
Oh, impressed male.
Yeah.
Okay.
As opposed to just male, he's impressed male.
I know he should not be impressed, but
impressed by the enormity of your failure.
Wait, I need to look up a verb that I should know.
Why is it taking me so long to merchant these things? Because I bought a bow from this guy that cost 1,200 gold, and now I'm selling him all the trash, and I've got almost all the gold back.
Wait, let me tell. You can tell me if I'm correct on this. Yo studium Slovenčina? Yo studium Slovenčina ona roko?
Oh, you want a rock?
I think a rock is a year. I'm believing.
Oh shit! Did I sell that book to the merchant? Fuck.
Maybe it'd be better if it was a day, because if it was a day, I wouldn't sound like such a cunt.
God damn it! Did I accidentally sell like a important quest item to the merchant?
You did this because you're a whore.
Jeden rock, 1 year. Yeah, it's going to take me 1 year to figure out if I sold this important book to a merchant.
I mean, knowing you probably did.
I mean,
does Bordel know the streamer Quadrel, who's also a Czech person who lives in Slovakia? Quadrel's art. He's a legit Czech living in that other place.
Why Slovakian though? And did you wear a tampon while you study?
Why Slovak? Because my grandfather immigrated from Šene, which is in eastern Slovakia on the border with Ukraine.
Does Bordel
And
always refer to themselves in the third person? Does Bordel like bread?
but beyond that, I started getting into genealogy, and I can read Slovak pretty damn well. I mean, I hope. Um, and so reading Slovak, I learn about our heritage and whatnot a little bit more, which is pretty cool. I was able to read the matrika for the villages of relevance, which was pretty awesome. And yeah, no, it was cool.
Oh, good. It's a quest item, so it's still in my inventory. Thank fuck. You can't sell those quest items. Bordel does what Bordel wants. And what does Bordel want?
As one should.
Oh no, I just screwed up my OBS window.
What did you do now, you cunt?
Because I saw that my Raid Shadow Legends thing. By Raid Shadow Legends, I mean NFT Battle Miners. Because they're about the same in terms of the complexity of their game design.
Yeah, pretty much.
Had completed, so I was repairing my equipment and embarking upon the next mission. I'm now up to level 60 on the third planet.
Wait, I need to check where I'm at. I sent my guy out on a 100 level run overnight. I am. You know, you can be an ambassador for this game and get a free pass next.
Yeah, but I just said that its complexity is tantamount to a shitty mobile game.
It is, except you're guaranteed to make money.
Oh, am I?
I mean, with the pass, if it's given to you for free.
Is it for each and every season?
I mean, I only managed to refer 3 people last season. One of them being my alt account, and they still gave me like they retained me. I don't care if they do. I mean, I enjoy the game. I think they're good people, but like, if they don't want me as an ambassador, I'll happily. I won't take it personally. I'll happily pay for my own baths.
Slovak kids.
And by the way, we're allowed to have alts. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that story. Yeah.
We're allowed to have alts this season. Next season, it's changing where you'll be able to have multiple clones in the same account, but you'll have to buy a pass for each clone.
Oh.
And the rationale.
Because I was just thinking that you could have like an army of clones.
Yeah.
Because that would then be a Star Wars film.
Yeah, you could have like a clone war.
And we could write it in Slovak and release it exclusively in Slovenia.
Yes, because in Slovenia, you know they speak fluent Slovak.
They absolutely do.
Yes, in my personal experience, the good people of Slovenia, a country I've been to.
I know, I'm being a fucking troll.
I know, you're being a fucking cunt. Slovenia, though, it's funny because like I was like, oh god, we're going to Croatia. It's probably going to be okay, even though it's costing me 20 grand because we have to do the guided tour because of the mother. But oh god, we have to go to Slovenia at the end. That's gonna suck. And then I get to Slovenia, and I'm like, oh my god, this place is fucking amazing. Croatia is such a dump in comparison. But no, in all seriousness, though, like Slovenia is a beautiful country. Ljubljana is just lovely. Lake Bled, where we did some hanging
Even
out.
Bordel agrees with you. Slovenia is beautiful.
Oh yeah, very very nice. I am a big fan.
I just took a whole chicken from the floor. Floor chicken is delicious.
I do not disagree with you. I do question the degree to which there's a need for the chicken to be on the floor.
Well, in the smash hit game Vampire Survivors, floor chicken is the primary method of healing.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, good. I think you're completely fine then.
That game has a weird and wonderful sense of humor.
Yeah, it sure fucking sounds like it.
Okay, there's very much the potential that I'm about to get. Oh. Oh, no, I'm not going to get completely fucked here. But how many spell slots do we have?
Elminster's not around. Might as well.
Doing okay for spell slots, actually.
What a good boy.
Do I try to take down Auntie Ethel at level 4? Auntie Ethel's one of the bosses.
Wait, she's not your literal aunt?
Enough.
God.
We know you haven't. Please, we just.
Lads, for the love of all
I need to find storage, and then I need to go mining so that I can go back to the planet.
What a lying hag.
Hag. You was the last to
I'm
see
referring to the
me.
character on screen.
Go.
I'm sure she's a cunt, like you're saying. But don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
don't know what's come over these
God
boys.
damn, my knee hurts.
Stop
Motherfucker.
this. We won't ask again.
Item tier is.
How about we all just calm down? What's going on here?
Don't trust a word out of her mouth.
What's going on here is you're about to
We
die.
ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know the
Pretty
sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Slaughter her.
I will slaughter you and all your
I
children.
won't let you hurt Auntie Ethel. Well, I'm not getting involved. Or Ethel. What did you do to their sister?
Why don't you just taunt
Twitch
the fuck
decides.
right- Taunt the fuck right off. Fuck right off, you do.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be option 3. It's always option 3.
Bollocks.
You know, in exams, it's often
We're
like
supposed to
it's
rush to my
disproportionately
defense,
option
though.
C,
What a
Charlie.
lot of good you are.
Some
Some
I
advice.
don't know why that's a
Whoever
thing,
darkened
but it
my
really
doorway
is.
Best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye bye now.
Bye.
Is Bordell leaving us?
No. I was referring to the events in the game.
She could
I didn't know if you were talking to Bordell or Mia or talking to yourself like the schizophrenic.
I'm sure.
fuck
I
you
hope
are.
she will give a reason for us to kill her. Oh, she gives us a reason. Will someone please tell me what's going on? Fucking old hag.
Well, she was in a bad way after.
Oh my god, I'm on level.
saying weird
I'm only on
things,
level
like how she was gonna bring
380.
him back.
Okay, it's taking me 24 minutes to level right now.
Of all the
Damn.
stupid things to do.
And I'm past the max level I need to. No. See, I'm actually going to bring my guy back when he gets to level 400 because he doesn't have the equipment to make it as far as he needs to go. God, I mean,
Let me. I'll bring Marina home.
I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving
crap in
Rena
his
to you.
backpack.
Joel,
Not a
My storage
chance.
is up to
We're getting it
250 and
back
I'm
on
still
our-
running out of space.
Okay, well they're going off to go do an hero.
Who is?
Do you know what an hero means?
Is it something sexual?
No. Unless you find suicide to be sexual.
I mean, it arouses me when others do it. That's your question.
But yes, it's a 4chan term. An hero.
Oh.
They an-heroed.
That's pretty. Am I allowed? I don't care. That's funny. That's just funny. I'm gonna need you to come on board as a 4chan consultant as I build the meme website with the weekly best new memes newsletter.
Oh Jesus, this investigation check is I have to roll a 20. I rolled a 14.
And when I say that, Steven is like, I'm just going to ignore what
No.
Kevin said.
You want me to be a consultant of cutting-edge meme technology.
Yes, I was joking though with the ignoring me part. You know, I have no, I'm a sociopath and I'm not at all sensitive. So, you know, it's all good. Back to my story from earlier about the Tragically Hip, though, I meant to say, it's a band that was really big in Canada. Really big in Canada. I always snobbily poo-pooed them because they were being force-fed to me by the government, right? And that bothered me. And last week, I accidentally fell upon, which was a nationally televised event to which 13 million people tuned in on the CBC, which is our public broadcaster.
That's too many people.
I mean, that's almost a third of Canada tuning in. And that
Well, when you put it that way.
Yeah, and that includes the immigrants who, like, probably didn't know about the Tragically Hip. It was just like, they were that big of a thing. They were kind of like, it wasn't In Excess, like, pretty big for Australia? When he hung himself while masturbating.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I remember liking that band. My only point being that I randomly watched this concert and the accompanying documentary about the final tour last week, and now I can't stop listening to the band. I know that I saw them once at a festival, so I can say that I saw the Tragically Hip, but I'm kind of like slightly gutted that I was such a cunt earlier.
I'm sorry, but this bit just happened here is fucking hilarious.
I'm here emptying my heart out to you.
Yeah.
You're just,
I'm okay. Hang on. I'm gonna change to only cam so that you can see me appreciating you and having your undivided attention.
I don't really need that though.
Well,
I'm just making small talk. I will read you some Tragically Hip lyrics though. How about
okay. Metal, not poetry.
Yeah, let's pretend they're metal. Wait. Oh, there's one I want. I need to find the exact one.
Wait, can you read?
This could be metal. This literally could be metal.
Okay.
When we're excited little birds around the feeder, the cat's indifferent or he's just furious. It seems that he's never neither. Couldn't that be metal?
No, it sounds more like synth pop.
Yeah, maybe.
Now I'm going to tell you the funny thing that happened in Baldur's Gate that I've never actually seen happen before.
Well, I find my lyric, yes.
Because I failed this perception check. This place like appears to be a verdant meadow, and there was this weird sheep in the thing, and I talked to the sheep and I tried to do animal handling on it. And succeeded in the animal handling, and it's like, hang on a minute, this isn't a sheep. Then the illusion falls apart, and I'm actually in a swamp, and the swamp has these things called red hats. A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. He seems unaware that his illusion has failed, and the dialogue options are: 1, you're not a sheep; 2, take a deep breath and say bah. Because he thinks his illusion's still up.
That is hilariously funny.
I don't know if Sham's actually had this moment in the game. I'm literally going to be so fucking boomer and take a photo of it on my phone.
Oh my god, I do that all the time and I don't want to, like, type something out for Meredith. I'm just like, oh, fuck it, I'll just take a screenshot.
Actually, I'm going to send it to my group chat with Sean and Crystal because it's hilarious.
Dude, almost think you guys are a fucking trouble.
Pretty much.
Do you get that? What?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be fine with it if you were. I think it'd be kind of adorable. But,
I'm going to be right back because I'm going to demand that Sean looks at my phone.
Okay, and then I need to read these lyrics to you.
Stupid hair.
Even though they're Canadian.
We are doing 3. No. We're doing 2, then 3.
We're doing 2, then 3. I don't know if that was directed at me or at the lovely wife. Doesn't diminish you.
Then I can turn around and attack him.
Of the prairie, we cave on.
So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, my wife had seen that scene, and I'm like,
How are you about it? You must be pissed off.
do I say bar? I'm asking Crystal now. Do I sat to bar because I can't type on my
Wait.
phone?
Are these people actually going to respond to you like now?
Yeah.
That's weird. People don't respond to my text. Well, Meredith responds to my text. Actually, everyone responds to my text because I never text people. Should explain because I hate text. I'm like, are you part of the generation like me, or are you cut off by that like 1.5 years of difference we have? Like I think, why are you texting me? You could just call and it would be faster.
Yeah, someone will text me and it'll become a long exchange of text. I'll just call them.
Yeah, me too. Actually, yeah. And then
like my tolerance for texting for something that could be a 2-second conversation is about 2 texts.
I'll give you an example of a text I received yesterday.
So I'm gonna say bar.
Please do.
He said bar back. Now they haven't attacked me. Because these guys are actually pretty fucking lethal. I need to...
I got all this across 2 texts yesterday.
Okay.
Then why are there boot marks on the hardwood in front of the rocking chair? Exactly what I cleaned up the other day you cleared snow. Also, I told you this before. Do not push snow off the sides of the deck. It has to go off the front. So snow and then melting snow doesn't run into the house when it warms up. I keep hearing drips. Hopefully it's not on the wood ceiling where we can't see. There is condensation on the windows upstairs. Not sure if it is the cold or the other problem. And I'm like, I literally go, you can talk to me about this face to face.
You live in the same house as me.
You're literally 13 stairs up. And I'm kind of like, yeah. All right, okay, it's time for your this I actually genuinely believe, and there's one lyric, and I hope that you can figure out which lyric it is that I love in this song. Does it diminish your super capacity to love? Does it diminish your super capacity to love? Walk like a matador, don't be a chicken shit, and turn breezes into rivulets. Flamenco sweep the air and weave the sun and stamp your feet for everyone. Does it exhibit your natural tendency to hate? Maybe a prostitute could teach you how to take a compliment.
Jeez. And no wonder the Prime Minister cried. That's like 30% of the national GDP gone right there.
But that line, though, maybe a prostitute could teach you how to take. That line is just genius. Even if you don't like the tragic, like I feel like that's modern poetry. It's just so clever.
It's very edgy.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the band's name was called The Tragically Hip. And I saw this old interview with them back in the day, where someone, like, they clearly did not, or pretended to not like the media. And this guy goes, "How hip are you?" And he's like, probably just about as much as the next fella. And the guy goes, "No, you're supposed to answer tragically." And he's like, "Oh, right." Yeah, that's it. And I'm like, I love you.
So I'm preparing for this fight now.
Oh, I better go back to the stream. Because you might need advice and counsel here.
I might need tactical guidance.
Well, considering the degree to which this is race-based, you might need legal advice. The racial animus in this game. Also, by the way, another funny thing going on right now is it's so cold that normally when it's mildly cold and Rogue takes a poop, there's like steam. Her turd is like turning to ice as it's still falling out of her butthole.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I like picked up some of her shit, and then I was just curious, so I like put the bag under her butt as she was pooping, and like had her kind of poop into the bag, and I felt it fall into the bag. It was like hard as it fell in. And I don't know if you've ever picked up a dog turd, but like seldom are they hard.
I have picked up a dog tag.
But you've never had a dog, have you?
I've looked after them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are you one of those good human beings who will look after your friend's dog?
We wouldn't be able to in this particular house.
Because of the
due
cat?
to the cat and the bylaws.
Wait,
For my body corporate, for my homeowners, there's no dogs allowed.
Are you fucking serious?
The houses here also don't have a appropriate amount of space for a dog.
Well, we have the same size house.
Yeah, but you have an actual private area that goes straight to the street, as opposed
And
to.
I also have 30 by 50 meters of property. Of
Yeah,
land.
that's way bigger
How big is
than our
yours?
place. Oh, like tiny as fuck.
My place is quite appropriately built for them to tear down and put a 4-unit complex in, and sell each house in it for more than I paid for mine in the first place. That's the size of my house. That's the size of my land.
What am I gonna do with Shadowheart here for combat? She's already cast Bless on people. Ooh, I could do Gust of Wind. Oh no, it pushes all creatures.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you'd considered the consequences of Gust of Wind at a human level.
I think
Aren't you human? Yeah.
Shadowheart is half elf.
So that must.
Karlach is a tiefling.
What's the tiefling again?
People with horns.
Oh, okay. So horny people, basically.
Sure. Let's
by the
enter Frenzy.
I woke up at 2 a.m., right?
Yes.
I made and discovered a new ritual that I started today. That
Fuck.
is much more relaxing than my previous ritual. While I will continue to fill the French press with water upstairs, I will bring the French press down with the sugar bowl and the creamer to my office, and then pour the actual coffee in the office.
Okay.
I save about 2 minutes of my day, and it's just so nice to sit down and pour one's coffee.
Does it feel as though you have conquered some god of menial labor?
It kind of feels more like this was really low-hanging fruit that I should have figured out a long time ago, and that I just kind of completely failed to, is how I would put it, I think. Excuse me. I very much enjoy being your hype man. The same way you were my hype man when I did my, was that like 100 hours, I think I did?
Something like that.
That was really stupid, and I'm still not done sending out the prizes. Like, I sent, like, maybe half of them out. It's on my Kanban, and I do, like, Pomodoros of it, but... It's like, what, do these people think I'm just a prize machine?
Are you not?
I mean, I have all the prizes, and I'm gonna give them to them.
I mean,
But-
you know what else a prize machine is? One of those claw machines.
Yeah. That is very true.
Fucking excellent. I had a 99% chance of hitting, and I hit.
You fucking go, girl.
The good news about this is I've taken out 2 of the enemy before they've even had a turn.
Are you cheating in honor mode?
No, I'm just being very extraordinarily tactical.
Huh.
Damn it, that attack missed.
I didn't know your kind could do that. And when I say your kind, I guess I'm referring to Greek people? I don't know. That dish you were telling me about that was kind of like a combination of mac and cheese and lasagna.
Yeah, pasticcio.
Do you have a recipe for it?
No. I'm sure there's many of them on the internet.
Yes. Except that the problem with that...
I don't have the recipe written by some bearded lady, no.
I was going to say this before you said bearded. And I was like, wait, your mom doesn't have a recipe? So I'm not insinuating that your mom has a beard, and if she does, it's fine.
Look at me. Do you think she has a beard?
I'm going to plead Section 5 of the Charter here. And yes, it's the Fifth Amendment in the United States and Section 5 of the Charter here in Canada. On the advice of counsel, I do not have an opinion.
There's an Australian band called The Beards.
I know that.
And
Well, I know a band called The Beards. I presume it may be the same
if your dad doesn't have a beard, then you've got 2 mums is a famous lyric of theirs.
Yeah, okay, no, it's the same band, yeah. I don't know if you introduced me to them or if I knew them before.
I have no idea. Ever since I've started playing Baldur's Gate 3, life is but a fever dream.
Ever since I started playing Entropia Universe, I always told myself that I'd never play World of Warcraft because I was afraid of getting...
And now you understand. Now you
I mean,
understand fear.
Yes and no, though, because I can actually see this game potentially making a comeback, and there actually being the potential for profitability long term once they do the Unreal Engine release.
Mm-hmm. So you're just trying to get ahead of the curve?
No, I'm also fucking addicted to the game.
I see.
Ridiculous.
Do you need help, assistance?
No. I mean, I'm still getting all my...
It's just like someone at a table in Vegas. Do you need help, assistance? No, I want more money. Give me more money. Gamble more.
Now, I mean, if I was streaming this, I'm literally playing slots. I'm mining, which just means I'm running around the area, and the RNG is determining whether or not I get resources or not. And each time I mine, it's the equivalent of 0.05 times 30, so that's 4.5 ped. So basically, it's like playing a 45-cent slot. No, wait.
4.5.
Yeah, it's a 4.5-cent slot every time. Yeah.
You're a monster.
I could be playing with 45-cent slots if I wanted to, if I was a higher level.
Oh wow! Speaking of this game and races, this dialogue. You're a monster hunter? I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats. 1. Say nothing, pardon, but who or what is a Gur? 3. I knew you were a jackass, but a racist? I'm shocked. Ignore the elf. He talks too much. I think this should go to a poll.
Yeah.
But yes, you are playing a game whereby and hereby You were basically using real money to RNG fake money.
Yes. Right now I'm profitable. Still.
Say nothing wins.
And more.
Am I the only one who voted?
Curse your crops, seduce your daughters, the list goes on.
Or did Bordel Music run for it as well?
Half the power set
Video is frozen, only because I was doing no actions.
Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
Only because I don't love you.
Pick the most nuts option. There's no options involving squirrels. So what monster are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Cyclops.
Letting You should do a fucking stream that's not on honor mode. where you
Oh, he's
let-
hunting for a vampire spawn.
Where you let, or maybe once I get it, we should do a fucking that thing you were telling me about that you and Sharn did with the
Why?
that mode there, the super evil mode,
Oh, the Dark Urge? Yeah.
Dark Urge mode, where we let the viewers we schedule it.
Yeah, and let the
Viewer
viewers
make
decide.
all the,
Yeah.
price.
I really want to do a stream that's like that. You know, but that sort of requires an audience with people on both sides of the fence.
I mean, the thing is, because of my Web3 connections, I get raids of 80 people.
You had
don't
me
get
at
me wrong.
super evil. Go get us people, Bordell. Go get us an audience.
Most of the people leave right away. but
You'll be a moderator, and then you can ban them. That's
I'm
your
shocked.
payment.
I'm completely shocked when I managed to retain 20 to 30 people at a time for an hour. It's I feel like, and that's when I don't want to stream. It's just too many people. What's the point?
A vampire spawn. Why? You're asking why a monster hunter would hunt a monster? Or is everything alright? Wait, does my character know that Astarion is a vampire yet? I don't know.
Yes, fine.
That sounds like an important question.
Specific. Why not kill the gnolls or goblins rampaging around here?
It is a sacred mission
Need
from
to
the
take
head
my
of my tribe. She sent me here to capture the beast.
It says that
Capture.
the standard dosage is 1 to 2 tablets a day, but because I'm a big and tall man, I take 3.
Under all the smiles, you can feel Astarion's tension. He's coiled like a spring.
They also taste so good.
His weapon.
This might be a fight.
The chewy gummy vitamins.
Aren't I Hive famous? Yeah, apparently. I have 3,000 followers. And I have 2 people that comment daily on my posts, which are clearly people just commenting in the hopes that I'm going to upvote their comments. But there's one guy, I've been uploading all the stream replays on Hive. And every day for the last month of all my stream replays, he's like, this is the first time I've seen this game. This looks interesting and I will play it very soon. But variations on that theme,
Yeah.
day after day after day, switch to another game, same fucking thing. Just variations of that wording. And I'm like, I really want to just ban them from commenting on my Hive.
I would kind of be, I like being. Remember when I was doing that long stream and we had the spam person?
Yes.
And I took my
And
shirt off.
you filleted your flashlight.
Yeah, and I took my shirt off and did various other things on stream. It's I prefer to play with them a little bit. I don't see the point.
How much is my upvote worth it? I don't know, because most of my Hive power I delegate out to some dude in, I think he's in Venezuela. I'm not sure exactly where he is, but he's in some third world shithole, and he clearly makes a living, or at least improves his living through Hive, and he pays me a bunch of Hive every month, and I delegate him my Hive power.
How much Hive would you take in a month?
It's 65 Hive for 10k Hive power or thereabouts that I've got delegated to him.
So about $20.
Yeah, I don't know what Hive's worth these days. I haven't really paid that much
Me neither.
close attention.
I'm just assuming
It's,
still
it's
worth
probably around 30 cents, yeah.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, it's not bad for passive income requiring you to do absolutely fucking nothing.
yeah, I just like send him a message at the end of each month going, hey, you're still good to continue? And he's like, yes, I'll send through the Hive.
And they have the secure mechanism so you can withdraw the delegation at
Yeah.
any time, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, say nothing here. I'm gonna let Astarion dig himself his own hole.
Listen, it's like, under all smiles, I have no idea what that even means, and I can barely read the text.
Oh my god, he stabbed him in the eyeball. Holy shit, I didn't see that coming.
God, what in the holy fuck? That was shocking even to me. Was it a fatal stab in the eyeball?
It appears to be so. What the hell? He could have helped us. Tell me you had a good reason for that, or that bad, huh? Wow, that was... Holy fuck, I didn't expect that to happen.
No, me neither.
Jesus. That was shocking.
What's that famous line about...
Yeah, Karlach didn't see that coming either. Look at that horror in her eyes. She's like...
What's that Nietzsche line about monsters?
The abyss. If you stare into it, it'll stare back.
Yeah. Basically, fuck around and find out.
Tell me you had a good reason for that.
And you were falling for it. Vampires, sacred missions.
I kind of just felt like doing it. Yep, I'm American. Yep.
Trust me, I did us a favor.
Trust you? After that, you killed him because you're bigoted against his people? What favor exactly? He didn't need to die. Next time, warn me before you murder someone.
Was that really murder though? If he was a member of
Bordel in the chat. It's like 4.
I absolutely, definitely.
I just realized how bad my vision is because of this game, and I am now on Amazon shopping for reading glasses.
You're shopping for what?
Reading glasses.
Ah, reading glasses. Gandriel's aspiration. So he's putting this bow into his lungs then, I guess. Feller of monsters, you have advantage against monstrosity type enemies. Proficiency with this weapon type unlocks... What is that?
Kind of redundant.
Sacred munitions. Infuse your crossbow bolts with holy energy. Your ranged weapon attacks possibly inflict turn undead. Holy shit, that's amazing.
If I knew what it meant, I'd maybe...
Turn undead basically can murderate undead creatures or make them run away.
Oh.
That's going to Shadowheart because she'd be a fancy cleric. And she hates the undead.
Does she have any experience as a prostitute?
I don't think she does. Her goddess does not align with those values.
What does her, as you say, goddess align with?
Loss.
Oh, right, you were telling me this yesterday. And I completely forgot again.
Well, I did not fucking expect that little twist of the... Of she's going to put a dagger in the man's eye. I mean, I appreciate it, but wow.
Have you ever tried the those glasses that are like orange tinted for the blue light that make you look like an absolute fucking pedo?
No.
I'm tempted. Because then I could wear them outside.
I'm thinking that I might try to take on Auntie Ethel.
Go for it.
This will be a difficult fight.
I mean, aren't they all?
G'day. Oh look, it's Mayrina, the woman that she said that she didn't know where she was.
A lion cunt.
Don't make me get
I
the
think.
wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all. You'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young lady.
Oh, look at that option 2. Apology, I could crush you like a bird's nest.
I think you need to go for that. What was the third one? Attack her?
Yeah, attack her.
That's tempting as well.
No.
Oh, shocking.
No?
Another barbarian with
You
all
fucking
brawn
pussy.
and no brain.
I would attack that
You
bitch.
know,
She looks
I was
fucking
gonna
annoying.
give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door.
She looks like one of those old hippie
You
chicks
and
that's
I
just
could have a
like...
bit of fun together.
Straight up 3. I mean, 2 is also 3 in this context, I think.
Patience. Eat up, Mayrina.
You think being the
I
operative word.
won't say it again.
You can't say that you know.
The lady doesn't seem to be enjoying her dinner.
Keep your own little nose in your own little dish, Petal. I don't like busybodies. Besides, you have bigger problems.
Are you accusing me of being a lunatic?
That Wriggler swimming
Oh, no.
is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
That's none of your concern, or don't change the subject. No, that's none of your concern is a me line. That's none of your business.
No, but it is yours. And if I were you, I would be very concerned. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just
So,
like that.
I don't think we're playing tonight, by the way.
Want me to take care of the little bugger?
I mean,
Oh, the dialogue options. I know a devil that's offered to remove it. Depends on the price. Yes, get that damn parasite out of me. I'll take my chances on my own, or just ignore her and leave.
ignore her and leave.
Yeah. I'm gonna first see if I can trade with her to offload some of the shit that I just picked up, so I can try to take some of her gold from her.
Games need to improve inventory fucking management.
Absolutely.
It's like one of the worst things ever.
Well, I got 2 gold out of her. Oh wait, no, there's this rotten carrot. It's so enthralling, so immersive to sell a rotten carrot to a merchant. And I'm gonna also sell her a note that she herself wrote.
Need to write back to someone. This actually looks really good. I don't think I'd be able to do one.
Oh yeah, the poisoned apples, which she herself also poisoned.
Mention digital collectibles are not terrible, but not necessary. I think you did a fantastic job.
Sell all the rotten things.
Rotten thing. Is that a fucking emo line?
No.
Not emo, just regular cunt.
Yes.
I hope I'm not offending your audience with my vulgarity.
I don't think so. I would have to have an audience first.
Ethel,
Hey,
can I
Bordel je uno un
My door is
fuck.
always open.
Bordel je una mouche.
Okay, so did she kick me out of her house? No, she didn't. Okay, brilliant. Now, she's over there. I'm gonna go over here. Does Gale have that level 2 spell?
Level 23? Goddamn, how am I gonna kill this guy?
He does. Good. She's all the way over there.
One shot.
I'm gonna separate my group out. Go into turn-based mode. And you know
Wait,
what's
you're not
funny?
always in turn-based?
That way.
No. So this
Oh.
is the stairs that leads down to her, like, dungeon lair. Not enough movement. Fuck. Because I can lock her own house up against her. Because she normally runs away. So I can, like, lock her in here and then slaughter her without her escaping. And that's exactly
That's
what I'm going to do.
whatever it takes.
Can you then set it on fire?
Maybe.
I think you should if you can. Always set things on fire if it's possible.
And Starian's gonna... I mean, I really shouldn't call him a Starian. I should call him stabbing people in the eye. And he's gonna go into stealth.
Come on, let's go.
And Karlach's gonna go over here. And this guy's gonna go invisible. Can he extinguish the torch? No. Okay, end turn. End turn. End turn. This is actually making me nervous because I could fail the run here.
Uh-oh.
End turn. Environment turn. So she's still tending to her bullshit on her shelf over there. Okay. Spell slot level 2. Arcane lock. Okay. We have now locked her in. And now I can exit turn-based mode. Actually, no, I'm not going to exit turn-based mode. I'm going to do my sneak attack. To open the combat. And look, she's a fucking hag now. Temporarily hostile, and then she's still there, but I cannot see her. So I'm going to go back down the ladder and do a dash. Which brought everybody else into the combat. Oh, this could all go really badly. Oh, Gale needs to get the fuck out of there.
On my way.
Not enough movement. Okay, so where that bloodstain is the last place I saw her. So I'm just going to throw a hammer. Actually, no, let's not throw a hammer. Let's just go here. And basically, like, stand right on top of where she was. And then do, like, a melee attack in an arc. Which I missed. Throw Molotov, yeah, but I don't want to damage the baked goods that are on the shelf here. I know that a Molotov will anti-invisible her. But...
Sorry, someone just asked me to look. A new streamer just asked me to look over their Twitch, like the way they formatted their page and all that stuff. And I'm like, well, I've never actually touched anything or added anything to mine. But what you just did.
Bye bye, lovelies. Now she's trying to get in. Locked. 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 Locked.
Like, you're fucked, bitch.
Now, I don't know if she's going to keep fighting me or if she's just going to keep trying to, like, go down there.
I mean, if you don't want to be filleted by her, you can let her know, right?
What can we
Because if I can kill her here...
If I can kill her here, I can kill her anywhere.
Unleash me.
Cannot find a path. But you're a magic fucking missile.
Calm down now, Steven.
No, never.
It's okay. It's gonna be... I'm gonna do my best, Joe Biden. It's gonna be okay. Oh shit, level 21, Nikonu Young. This thing's gonna fuck me up badly. Not set to take up level 21. I'm just gonna have to fap nonstop. God damn it.
Oh, I love entropia terminology.
The funny thing is, the fucking thing about fapping, they started calling that before fapping was fapping. Which I find very bizarre.
This is my happy place.
Do we want to use our bonus action to jump? Or are we going to get in the range of a throw?
Doesn't diminish you.
Yeah, path is interrupted. Damn it. Well, I may as well go into a frenzy.
Yeah, duh.
Oh, she's just trying to unlock it still. Oh, this might be the easiest fucking kill ever.
Rick actually made the thing he was talking about making?
FAP is WoW terminology too.
Is it really?
I've never played WoW.
I thought you had played WoW.
No.
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, you've never played WoW.
Wow. What a
Wow,
revelation.
Holy shit, balls. I think I'm gonna actually have to buy some wax today so that I can keep upgrading my Alien Worlds land for the people to actually not mine on, and for me to continue operating at a loss until the bull run comes and people discover again that Alien Worlds is probably the most honest game on the blockchain. Because it literally is exactly what it says it is. It's a mining game. There's nothing more to it, nothing less. Oh, Steve.
This is a shit.
By the way, man, yesterday, I was just browsing for fun, and for some reason the not YouTube, the called the eBay algorithm started recommending ASIC miners to me, like really old ones. And I kind of just wanted to take a punt just to play with one because they're only $29. But if I'm not mistaken, they have to go on an atypical voltage, right?
No, they just use a ridiculous amount of power.
But they were saying they were on 220 circuits.
That's normal for most of the world.
Wait, Canada standard circuit is
B110 volt over there.
And 220 we have, or 250, either 220 or 250 is for the washer and no, for the dryer, and the stove are the only things we have at that. So basically, we can't use ASIC miners. We have to use GPU rigs here. Okay.
Oh, you can just unplug your dryer. Easy, bro.
No, I just wanted to try fucking around. Like I knew it'd be running at a loss.
Like those super old school USB ASICs. They literally would just run off USB.
What?
That's how I started Bitcoin mining back in the day.
Do they still sell those?
You probably find secondhand ones as like nostalgia pieces. I don't think they're still manufactured.
No, I just want to try one for the lulz.
You want to just run one to see if you can randomly mine a block on your own?
On a lower end currency. They're still kind of expensive though. Oh my god, 330 mH per second. That is nothing.
I'm killing this hag.
I'm gonna buy
I'm
one.
fucking cheesing this shit.
They are clearly manufacturing new ones. Oddly enough. God, one of them's 14.
Fuck, I'm missing like every attack. Oh, she's got 9 hit points left. Now, if I get her down, I think to like 2 hit points without killing her, I think she offers me part of her scalp and I get a permanent stat increase for free.
That's dope. By the way, when you're talking about the USB miners, are you talking about the lottery ones?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The lottery ones are just basically gambling. Like, if you're the one who solves it, you get it. Otherwise, you get nothing.
Sure.
USB.
6 to 11 damage. Let's see. 8 damage plus 6 damage. She's dead.
You go.
Oh well. Can't pick up. Too heavy. Hey? See about that. I wonder what happens if I put her body in my camp. In the box with the others. Because she comes back late game. So I'm wondering if I can prevent that from happening.
Oh.
Or whether I should just leave her body on the ground where it fell.
Well, to be fair, we've already discussed what happens when you leave bodies.
Yeah. They become the subject of other people's necrophiliac fantasies.
Yes. And rightfully so. I mean.
Lost in thought.
Okay. So let's group our group back together. Save. And wander down the stairs.
Are you a wanderer?
This is the Wanderer's Guide.
Very well.
Pray to the RNG gods. What if they made an XCOM miner and it was like 90% chance of finding a block? And then you failed. You got the 10%.
Wait, say it again?
You failed and you got the 10% instead of the 90%.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, am I going to have to fight some stuff down here? Possibly. How funny would it be if this stuff killed me? Let's have a chat.
Something happened to Auntie.
Oh.
I can't feel her.
Sleeping, of course. Everything's fine. Okay, cool. I don't have to fight these people. Because I fought her. Can't get there. All right, because I have to jump over the candlestick and all that bullshit.
A fighter rather than a lover rather than a fighter.
Okay, now, do I have a potion of fire resistant, poison resistance? Inventory. Poison. I have drow poison. That's not going to help me. Poison. Elixir of poison resistance. Drink. Ungroup. Okay. Because I have to go through all the poison. Ah, fuck. Well, lucky she's resistant to fire. Do 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 do. And I made it down into her lair.
Done, sir.
And I can loot along the way. Ah, oh, we just fucking walked over a trap. Control orb.
You have very bad trap detection.
Yeah.
Setup guide: ASIC USB block eruptor Bitcoin miner on Raspberry Pi. What?
What is it? This place reeks of death.
I like how I sent one character in alone. I'm so chuffed I used the exploit to kill her. I've never had it resolve in that manner before. Pick up and add to wares. That was a nice amount of rings. Okay, back out here. Time to break some hearts.
This person writes, "It took me less than 5 minutes to start mining with my Raspberry Pi, and now I have an extra Raspberry Pi. It's a nice, slow-growing side income with little effort. Maybe in a year I'll be able to afford a coffee." And I mean, see, that's kind of the way I'm actually looking at it. It's like, I just want to do something. I want to find the, like, easiest way to explore the technology, if that makes sense. And trying to say what I'm trying to say.
This is an interesting way of thanking me.
What is going on right now?
A slap is all you deserve.
Is she gonna fuck you? Oh no, never mind.
Please let there be a barbarian reaction saying yes, please slap me.
Crack that. She's
And
gonna
now I'll
fucking
never
crackhead.
see him again.
Crack whore.
Because of you.
Crackhead, crack whore. One or the other. Or both. They're not mutually exclusive.
Hags don't work for free. What did you promise, sir?
Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this.
You were going to trade your baby for your dead husband?
Sounds reasonable.
Don't judge me. I have nothing. My baby would have been raised in rags. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic even. More than I could have done.
Don't sell yourself short. You can raise this child.
I always wanted to be a mother. I just never thought I'd do it alone. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father.
I hope you're happy. Where is she going? Is she going out through the poison clouds? That's hilarious. Because I believe if you kill her in here, it turns off the poison clouds. Unless there's a switch that I missed. Which is very possible. It's my first time doing it that way, so I don't know. I just used a mushroom circle. Oh, now this is funny. This you'll appreciate. This segment, Kevin. So, she's mourning her dead husband who's in that coffin.
Okay.
Let's have a chat.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
What? You can?
You're gonna have to suck me off first, though.
You feel a surge
It's
of
just not
power from the
happening.
wand.
I'm just gonna be real with you.
Acrid. It wants to be used.
The wand wants to be used.
Bring Connor back, please.
You can either snap the wand in two or point the wand towards the coffin. I'm going to point the wand towards the coffin. Honey, I'm home.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
Here you go, Bordell. Here's your necromancer army.
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
Will Connor do my bidding? Yes. Huh. The creature's bound to this wand. How useful.
He's not a creature. He's my husband. I wanted him back the way he was, not this.
This is your husband. Do you want him or not, or... Don't worry, I have the wand. I'll make use of him. That's what I'm going for.
Go for it, bro.
You bastard! Give him back! I thought you were going to hell! I thought...
Actions have consequences.
I tell my wife that all the time.
And then we get to talk to him.
That's lovely.
Yeah. And the wand that you use to summon him is called Second Marriage. Oh, is that door locked?
Oh,
Not anymore. And now I can take all these bakery treats.
Is yummy?
Is required for camping in game, for resting. Ooh, we got a pig's head. Beautiful. Ooh, a massive chest. By that I don't mean memories. Wow, there's so many potions in this place. Potions and potatoes. That'd be a great name for a shop.
Great name for a band.
Potions and potatoes. Mistress of the Night and Friends. That sounds like a captivating read. There once was a beautiful woman. Men and women alike travelled across the land to earn her hand in marriage, but none could win her heart. Her mother despaired, for she wished for her daughter to find love and happiness, and then her mother died. The woman cried and cried. Her suitors stopped calling, her friends stopped writing, and still she cried. You poor child. Shah, the goddess of Shadowheart, whispered in her ear. They only wanted you for your beauty, for your charm, for your grace. Now that grief has replaced your charms, none care for you, none but I. The woman spoke to Shah, who listened. She prayed to Shah, who answered. For the first time in her life, the woman had a true friend. And then Shah asked her to take a vial, a small vial, an innocent vial. She took the vial to a man. The man filled it with a liquid and told her to drop it in a well. The woman did. She wanted Shah to love her, to be proud of her. And then the people became sick. The people died, but Shah loved her, and the woman loved Shah. Now men and women alike travel across the land to see her, not because she is beautiful, but because she is charming, and because she is a high priestess of Shah, and her word is law. Isn't that a lovely story?
Kind of abbreviated, but I mean, I like it. I can dig it, is what I'm saying. Excuse me.
Ooh, a teapot. And now, if I go back down these stairs,
And now,
I shall be reunited with me squad.
will you be reunited with your squad? Convince me not to buy a Raspberry Pi, Steve.
Buy Baldur's Gate 3 instead.
Obviously do both.
Or get your shit together and buy a new computer.
Yeah, but that's a longer term project. On a Raspberry Pi, it's so cool, it's so tiny, but it can do so many things.
You already have enough computers.
Yeah, but then I could run a server. I mean, a server in my home. I mean to say, it's not like I already have 5 servers running.
And jump this way.
And mind you, I am also starting my full stack thing.
Dev course, yeah. Well, Raspberry Pi is not going to really help you.
Wouldn't it be fine for
You should get the Raspberry Pi that's the keyboard, and then you can just carry the keyboard around. And
oh yeah, that's the one I'm looking at. Yeah, that has like the built-in keyboard.
pull yourself together. The hag's dead.
You're right. If it weren't for you, I would have ended up like the others, hollowed out and as good as.
Where will you go now that you're free?
To Baldur's Gate.
It's like, I don't want to sound like a dickhead right now.
Have they released the software for it yet, though, Bordell?
What's Bordell saying?
You can run an SP when they launch, like 2069.
Well, actually, the thing is, I know you can run a lot of nodes on a Raspberry Pi, which is another one of the reasons I was interested in it. But I think a Raspberry Pi is more powerful. The new Raspberry Pi is more powerful than Rick's computer. I'm not even joking. I know I sound like a jackass. I don't mean to. Has 8 gigs of RAM.
But yeah, you should get the Raspberry Pi that's a keyboard, and then you can carry around the keyboard and be like, this is my computer.
Dude, it has a quad-core Cortex A76 processor at 2.4 gigs, a 256 microcard SD, and 8 gigs of RAM. I literally think this is more powerful than Rick's Potato.
And it's a keyboard.
Yes.
The keyboard Raspberry Pi is pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes the otherwise inconvenience of the Raspberry Pi disappear.
Oh no. No.
The hag is dead.
I've the bite.
What is the bite? Don't care. Let's see. Will I pass my medicine check? No. Can it run Crisis? The Raspberry Pi?
I suppose I don't.
Can't one run? What run? What?
Crisis.
What's Crisis?
What's Crisis? What's Crisis? Excuse me.
Your excuse?
You call yourself a gamer?
No, I call myself a degenerate, but sure.
She's dead. You're safe now. Crisis was like the all famous game that was the way in which hardware was benchmarked for decades.
Really? Crisis. I'm gonna see if I played this. And when it came out. Oh, Crisis the Y. Yeah, I know this.
I will.
Crisis
But-
as in you're crying, as in weeping water from your face.
I can tell you why I've never played Crisis though. Like right off the top of my head, by looking at it right now, it came out in November of 2007. Guess what I started in October of 2007?
Your degree.
My PhD. I did not touch a video game.
Do you know what almost made me miss my deadline for my thesis that also came out around that period?
Was there a GTA or something?
Civ 5.
Oh my god! You know what? I played Civ 5 in graduate school. I'm lying about not playing video games. When Civ 5 came out, I played the fuck out of Civ 5. That's kind of like Entropia. You can work while you're playing it. Sort of.
Just one more turn, bro. Just one more highway lane.
Yeah, you say that. I don't know, like 700 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you playing on like fucking Epic with like slow speed? Because I don't know many Civ campaigns that went to 700 turns.
I know.
Do you have the achievement for winning on like Deity, the highest difficulty?
Fuck.
I do.
For you, 'cause you like torture. You're a masochist.
I love games. Civilization ruins lives, yes, in more ways than one. Both the video game and civil society.
Not disagree.
This cauldron, Shadowheart, my dear, you can hold that. Because Karlach needs to pick up the lifeless corpse of Auntie Ethel.
Yes.
How much does it weigh? 125 kilograms. She's thick.
She's a thick ass bitch.
So I need to clear up a rather large amount. Unexpected news. Welcome, Heretic. How are you?
Oh, Heretic's in here? Nice to see you, brother. Heretic is
How is your auntie doing? I remember you were saying that she was in hospital.
Wait, unexpected news. Okay.
I'm glad Heretic is here now and not moments ago when I was literally killing an auntie in the game.
Yeah. I was talking to Heretic yesterday via DM. So I'm wondering if this is the same unexpected news or if this is different unexpected news.
I'm just waiting for the next message.
My wife and I are yeah, okay.
Oh, right.
Dude, I mean, if that's... I mean, we can talk about this more on another forum, but I'm happy to say it here. Like, if that is something that's going to work for you, then I think that's good, man. If it's making you happy right now, and it's like a time to figure it out, then fucking go for it. And since you're not living together, if ever it doesn't work, you know, the out is easier, so to speak.
It also then forms the basis for a formal separation, I guess, because I don't know how it works over there, but you have to be formally separated for a certain period of time before you can do a divorce, if that is the path that it goes down.
I'm pretty sure they're already formally separated if they're not living together, because I think it's like 6 months in most states that if you don't live together, you're technically formally separated.
Yeah, I don't know the laws of any land. Oh, she left 6 months ago. I didn't know that context. I thought this was super recent. My bad.
When are you going to see her next, Heretic? And she's not too far from your house, is she?
Saw her yesterday.
Well, are you going to see her today? Like, if I could make one recommendation, it's maybe spend as much time as possible with it right now. Like, aside from work, maybe just spend your time with her. We talked about if I make enough of work today, picking her up from work. That's awesome, dude. So are you gonna skip the stream tonight? Maybe you should. Like, I mean, maybe you should just spend some time with her. If you can. And just skip the stream.
Go all in on the woman.
Yeah, like, just go all in, man. Just show her, like, if she needs to see something, like, just... You said you wanted to spend time with her. If you can, spend time with her instead of streaming.
I'm gonna make a dangerous suggestion and say sell your Entropia stuff to a pawnbroker and be like, I made all this money, and then buy it back. Is there Entropia pawnbrokers?
There are literally pawnbrokers in game.
No, I mean like a payday loan type thing in Entropia.
Yes, you can give them your item and get a tiny percentage.
Heretic is like, yes.
I was on Rocktropia yesterday, and one of them I didn't use it. One of them gave me a hoverboard for bringing him 90 crude oil. It actually seemed like a pretty bad deal in retrospect.
So there is very much no niche that is unfulfilled.
Dude, this is a fully functioning economy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It takes 3 months to cash out.
Yeah.
I've heard from people here that it can take longer right now. That some people are waiting 6 months to cash out. I forget who told me, but...
Oh man, I still can't pick up this body. Sort by weight.
Up to 180 days, exactly. And I think it's longer to cash out if it's your first time.
Is that some KYC style thing, or...?
No, they'll just say money laundering.
Fair.
But really, it's because they need other people to put money in.
Wait, what does this sword do? Okay, so it does regular damage.
Oh, by the way, Heretic, it's minus 38 degrees here right now. Celsius, but it's basically the same as Fahrenheit.
Okay, down to 84.1 kilograms. Can't pick up. Too heavy.
How many kilograms
Jesus.
did you say? 48 or 98?
Still can't pick up. Too heavy. Fuck me.
No, I don't want to. No homo. Absolutely no homo. Maybe the tip of a pinky finger if I'm feeling frisky.
Like, I'm completely fucking emptying my inventory here so I can try and pick up this corpse.
Heretic is saying if either of us have a good way to make some quick cash legally, let me know. Well, there are some places where prostitution is decriminal. Other than that, quick money. Unfortunately, I don't think there... I'll be real here. I don't think there's such a thing as quick money. Quick money is not sustainable money.
Yeah. Or money that is inherently incredibly risky, such as put it all on red.
Yeah.
Or black. Or maybe even green.
Oh, he meant using the PC. No, there's definitely no way to make quick money using a PC. I mean, unless you can write smart contracts in C++, because then you can charge $150 an hour and get a retainer up front.
As in within 3 months.
Quickly is within 3 months. I don't think you could get reliable affiliate marketing income in 3 months. That's probably more like a year. And there are initial expenditures.
I would definitely not recommend Twitch streaming. I've made pennies for my hundreds of hours.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, probably the best way to make quick, easy money legally online is crowdfunding.
Rug pull.
Yeah, rug pulling too.
Questionably legal. Being able to move within 3 months. Are you bound very much by location? Could you move to the middle of bumfuck nowhere where it's got an extraordinarily cheap cost of living, or is that off the
I think
cards?
the cost of living where he is not that high compared to where we are.
I'm gonna stop me Baldur's Gate because I'm at the point now where I'm like, I've done a lot today in Baldur's Gate and my brain is broken. So I'm gonna.
I've achieved something.
Yeah, I have.
I'm a real boy.